racing good.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Mr. Buzz is checking in. It's growing season. What better way to kick things off than to build my raised garden bed? If some of you guys are new to this channel, if you don't know, last year I had a garden. It was my first year growing a garden. Last year I tried watermelon, I tried corn. The watermelon kind of worked out. You know, usually when you think of watermelon, you think about like a big 15-pound big watermelon. My watermelon, they didn't really turn out so well. They were like yay big. They can fit in your hand. Corn, corn died. Corn didn't work at all. So this growing season, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try watermelon. I'm gonna try corn. I think I'm gonna try potatoes, depending on the size of my raised garden bed. The reason I'm gonna do a raised garden bed, basically, I'm learning from you guys. You guys are giving me tips on how to do a garden. You guys are constantly giving me tips on, you know, you guys are saying, hey, you should get a tiller to loosen up the soil. Maybe you should do a raised garden bed. So this year, I'm taking all your tips from last year, I'm putting them into effect. And hey, so the first step, I'm building a raised garden bed. I went to Home Depot earlier this week to purchase lumber. Got that done, checked that off the list. That was quite a dilemma. Deciding what kind of lumber I was gonna go with. If you haven't seen it, go back, check out the footage. That was a brain scratcher right there. That was a dilemma. I was trying to stick to a budget. I feel like in the end, I did a good job of sticking to a good budget. I didn't want to spend too much money on a garden that I didn't know I didn't know it was gonna succeed, so I didn't really want to put too much money into it. So I decided to go about 2 1x8 boards. They were 6 feet long. I had them cut them in half. I have a 3x3 foot garden. I feel like that might be adequate space for corn and watermelon, but who knows? I really want to do corn, watermelon, and potatoes, just to try something new this year instead of corn and watermelon, the same old thing. But I don't know, I might switch it up. I might plant the same seeds as last year. I don't know, do seeds expire? Is there a time limit on seeds? Do seeds only last for one growing season? The seeds that I purchased last year, can I use them again this year? Does anybody know? If you know, let me know in the comments. Hey, that's where all your tips and that's where all the help comes from, is from the comments. So leave your comments, leave your tips in the comments. I do read the comments. I might not respond to them right away, but trust me, I will respond to them. I'm working on that. All right, so I'm gonna plant the same seeds as last year. I don't know, if the same seeds as last year still give me the same baby watermelon, then I feel like my experiment, well, you can call it an experiment. I feel like that leads me to a conclusion that those seeds only produce baby watermelon. I don't know, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna give it some good soil, give it a good raised bed, give it a good home. Hopefully they grow big and strong and it's your regular traditional watermelon. So I'm gonna do the same seeds as last year, watermelon, corn, and I don't know if I have enough space, but I'll probably purchase more watermelon seeds and fresh corn seeds and plant them again, see how that goes. So I'm about to start building my raised garden bed. I have my lumber with me. Like I said, I purchased 2 1x8 boards. The total was, I believe it was $26. Yeah, I believe the total came to $26. I got 2 boards, 2 6-foot 1x8 boards. They cut them into half. I don't know, I believe my wife may have purchased something also, but they were $10 and some change. That's gonna be the height. It's gonna be 3x3. I also have some 2x4s. I already had these. These were laying around in the garage. I plan to make a table with these, but hey, I never did it. So I plan to use these as reinforcements in my corners to hold them up. So you'll see when it's all done. Let's get to building. And of course I have my handy dandy toolbox with me. All right, so let's get to building. I decided to build this in my garage as opposed to building it outside where my raised garden is gonna rest at. I decided to do that because the garage is gonna give me a flat surface. I figured a flat surface would give me perfect edges, and that's what I'm striving for. I'm striving for perfect, sealed, flush edges, because that's what a nice raised garden bed is gonna look like. But I found out just now when I put this board onto the ground, it's not level. You know, it's on the ground, it still has that wibble wobble. Even when I flip it around, is not flat. So I guess it really didn't matter if I built it on a flat surface or not, but this is gonna give me the best chance. So I'm finding the flat edge on all of them so I can have the best garden bed that I can have. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna join the boards how they'll actually lay when it's all said and done. I'm gonna screw 2 nails from this board that will go into this board here. I'm using 2-inch nails. They're 1/8 inch thick. A good wood shop technique, when you're screwing into wood, you should probably drill pilot holes before you screw the nail in to avoid cracking, to avoid the wood splitting. So since my nail is 1/8 inch thick, it's a good technique to go one size down on your pilot hole. Since my screw is 1/8 inch thick, I'll be going one size down, and I'll be using this 7 64 inch screw head drill. Make sure my edges are flush and even. This is gonna be the pilot hole. This is where the screws are gonna go. I'm gonna go straight through here. Alright, let's make sure I got both of them. Yep, and while we got this, let's go ahead and screw the hole. Let's go ahead and get some screws in here. Put my good old Phillips head back on. Alright, and let's screw the first hole in. Let's screw the first screw in here. Alright, that went in. And that was the goal, just to get it in. I don't care if it went in all the way smooth. I probably stripped this top right here, but it's all good. Oh shit. Alright. First corner is in there. Alright, just gotta do that 3 more times. Let's get it. Alright, and so since the side that's opposite to the side I'm about to put in together, since that is on the inside, you see, since it's like that, I'm gonna do the same down this way. I'm gonna put this on the inside and connect it like that. Symmetry. It's all about symmetry, baby. almost done. It's looking good, looking good. Uh-oh. Last corner. Uh-oh. Whew, that one got in by the grace of God. Whew! There is my raised garden bed. But we're not quite finished yet. I'm going to add some reinforcements in the corner. I'm not quite sure why I'm adding reinforcements in the corner. To me, I would think this would be good enough for a raised garden bed. I didn't know how to, build a raised garden bed. I watched YouTube videos. Shout out to everybody's video I watched. But yeah, all the raised garden beds, they had reinforcements in the corner right here. I'm not sure if that's only if you're gonna. I'm not sure if the reinforcements are only if you're gonna stack something. I've seen it done, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my raised garden bed like the other ones that I've seen. So in the end, my raised garden bed will have some posts in the corner. Phase 2, let's go. Okay, so with these reinforcements, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can experiment. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and screw directly into the reinforcement. I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, seeing as I was already basically scripting the screw while I was putting them into the boards that already had pallet holes. So let's see how this turns out. All right, so yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's go ahead and do these pallet holes. All right, one corner down. All right, pilot hose. Whew. 2 more to go. Uh-oh. And there you have it. That was the last screw. Dun 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 dun. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My raised garden bed. It is 8 inches high. I built it with 1x8s. These were originally 6 feet long. I had them cut in half. I only purchased 2. The budget for this entire project was $26, give or take a few dollars because my wife also purchased something from Home Depot. So roughly it was about $20, $25. Purchased 2 1x8 boards, 6 feet long, had them cut in half. Now I have a 3x3 garden. I have reinforcements in the corner. This is wood that I already had. The 2x4s were wood I already had. I'm about to get this growing season started, baby. Let's get it. Do y'all think that's enough room to, it really is sturdy, you know? This ain't no cheap, you know, raised garden bed. This is actually a good sturdy fixture. Y'all think this is, all right, this is three feet long. I don't know, you know, it's probably showing up different on your TV screens, but this is 3 feet, 3x3. Do y'all think this is enough space for me to grow corn, watermelon, and potatoes? Maybe I should just stick to just corn and watermelon. You know, this side watermelon, this other half corn. Or, you know, follow me. Maybe a row of the original watermelon seeds, and then a row of new watermelon seeds, a row of the corn from last year, and then a row of the new corn. I don't know, what do you think? Should I mix them up or just do the same thing I did last year, just watermelon, corn straight from the seeds from last year? Should I get new seeds from this year, new watermelon, new corn seeds? Should I do old watermelon, old corn, new corn? Let me know. It's 3x3. I don't know how much space each of them needs. I know watermelon needs a lot of space because watermelon grows long vines. I had long vines on my watermelon last year, but it seemed like the roots, I don't know, the roots might have adequate space. It just needed more top space for my, you know, for the vines. But, whew. All right, so that's it. I don't know if you guys can see me. I have clearly broken a sweat. Making a raised garden bed ain't no joke. The sun is down. That took about how long? How long did that take me? I started after the Lakers game. Let's see. 9 o'clock. That took me 1 hour. Probably like 45 minutes to an hour to make. So it really wasn't tough. So it's growing season. Get out in your gardens. Get out in your garage. Make your raised garden bed. Show me how yours turned out. Let me know what you're growing this year. Are you growing a garden this year? Let me know. Let me know something, y'all. All right, out. Bye.